Are you finished revealing important plot details that may add to the story arc of the scene?
Now it's probably a really good time to remind ourselves that we're consenting adults.
It's a video on YouTube made by Brazzers called Porn Logic.
Oh, God.
All right, now listen up. You two both know why you're here in this unusually small class. You're here to finish this test that could determine the rest of your life.
Knowledge is power. I wonder if he's a virgin, too.
Should I just say fuck it and go back to being the janitor? They're both kind of hot, though.
Damn, she sure is smart. I'm way too old to be playing a student, but nobody's gonna notice because my hat's on backwards.
Riley, Xander, are you finished revealing important plot details that may add to the story arc of the scene?
Now's probably a really good time to remind ourselves that we're consenting adults over the age of 18.
That's enough!
Sorry, Miss Nicole.
You both need to see that there's a very stern side of me before you see if there's a very sensual side. The test begins now, and I'm leaving the classroom to thicken the plot and build tension.
Eureka! I was just thinking, I could offer to lick your if you'd let me copy your answers.
I agree. I would love for you to lick my
I am back.
It's working. She's never gonna suspect.
I leave you two in here for 2 seconds and it turns sexual? I'm appalled and intrigued.
Miss Nicole, you're not gonna kick us out or fail us or anything?
No, I'm gonna watch. The only just and right punishment for you two is to include me in your sexual exploits.
Makes sense.
Oh, the logic of porn.
The logic of porn.
What'll they think of next?
Right. Right.
Jesus Christ. Let's get her going.
Hi, welcome to our show.
Well, hi, everybody! Coming to you somewhat live and semi-weekly from the Quad M World headquarters located in Helena, scenic North Valley. It's the Quad M Show. Here are your hosts, TJ and Jason.
And as always, let's go ahead and give a little bit of love to those who are showing us the love over the past week. Checking in from, let's see, what all do we got here? Florette? I don't know. Western Austria. We'll just say that.
All right.
Austin, Texas. Mountain View, California. Clinton, New Jersey. Oh, Johannesburg, South Africa.
Nice.
Is giving us a little love in there. Let's see, who else do we got here? We got New York. Nuevo? Is that? Yeah. Nuevo Leon out there in Mexico. Hedgerston, Stockholm. Boy, a lot of, yeah. Long Island, New York. Of course, our good old buddies, the Chinese bots.
Ni howdy.
Ni howdy. Falls Church, Virginia. Ridgewood, New York. Keep on going here. New York. Union City, California. Thanks, Derek. Washington, D.C. We got Cleveland, Tennessee. We got Menlo Park, California. Of course, the home base out here in Helena. Roosevelt, Utah, which I have no idea where in Utah that is. And Lansing, Michigan. Burbank, Illinois. And San Jose, California. So, all you cats and kittens out there giving a listen, thank you. Thank you so much. God bless. Keep on tuning in. Checking out the old official handbook of the Marvel Universe there.
Giggity.
Yeah. Which member of the Squadron Supreme was that?
Let me see. Quagmire.
Quagmire, okay, yeah.
He is. Group affiliation. Former member of the Institute of Evil and the Squadron.
Yeah. The Squadron Supreme.
Yep.
Yeah.
Knowing superhuman powers, the ability to draw into this dimension a thick, dark, viscous substance resembling tar.
Who else but Quagmire?
Giggity. All right.
Straight from the official handbook of the Marvel Universe.
Right.
Which I'll be touching into that here. Uno momento or so. Yeah, first thing I do, I want to give out a little bit of apology. The show was a little tardy coming out last week, so I kind of want to give an apology there. I was just kind of, I don't know what I want to say, burnt out, not feeling it, lazy. I really don't know. I really can't, justify the main cause for it. All I can say is I just, we did the show, and it turned out to be a good show. We actually, a little peek behind the curtain for the kids here, Marty and Mackenzie had come down, and we were going to start reviewing the Hellraiser Judgment, and they hadn't seen it, and they were late showing up anyways. They're good kids, but it's always a later starting time with them. So had you actually been on and we would have done the 7 o'clock, they would never have been here.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't get here till like 9:30, 10 o'clock. We get it's about 11:30. They hadn't seen Hellraiser Judgment. I was like, fuck, let's go. Well, I'll just let you watch the first 5 minutes. Hour and a half later, we watched the entire movie. So then we do the review fresh from, and we just kind of go from there. So it ended up being a long night, and it just, I don't know, I just didn't get around to it, and I don't think I posted it until, goddamn, I almost want to say Thursday or Friday. I think maybe, I don't know. I think it may have been Thursday. So yeah, it was a couple days late coming out. You're late coming out when Marty even says, was it just a bunch of incoherent rambling? Are you going to post the show? Yes, I'll be posting it. I swear it'll be posted. So yeah, I just want to apologize to everyone for the late posting. And I think to spread it out just a little bit, I think I'll post this show like maybe Tuesday instead of Monday. Just so that way it's not like Thursday show, then all of a sudden, boom, they get a Monday show, Don't want to overwhelm the kids too much.
They couldn't handle it.
It's way too much. Too much quad M for you. It'll just fucking blow your mind.
Fucking A.
That's why I'm always like so low and resolute. Fuck, I'd blow my own mind if I was at full capacity. Good Lord in heaven. So good, sir. How was your week?
Boring, uneventful.
Yeah.
Pretty much just been trapped at home.
Yeah.
Working on Enigma, and that's about it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but that's okay. Sometimes we don't need to have the stories. We don't need to have the big adventures.
We don't need to have fun.
We don't need to
get outside the fence and do infidel shit. Fuck off.
I'm just trying to justify my own like hermit-like behavior in the last couple of weeks.
Because it's stupid ass winter still. It's like I was telling you on the way over here, it's like arguing with a cantankerous old man that keeps running back into the room. And another thing! Yeah, Mother Nature's just loving to fucking tickle the balls on this one. I think it was nice and, 50s, hell, pushing 60s. And then in the span of just like 2 hours, yep,
I think
winter.
They said it fucking dropped like 15
Snow.
degrees, and now we're in the 20s. I think last I looked at the old time and temp on the phone, it was 12 degrees out. Just fucking miserable.
Yeah. Let's see what the weather widget says here.
Cold is what it is.
Yep.
Miserable is what it is.
Weather conditions. Want to see some stars? Nope, not fucking tonight. Temperature, 18 degrees Fahrenheit. Eat a dick, winter. Wind, 6 miles per hour. Breeze, but not as fucking strong. That's what it says right on my weather.
Oh, you got the insult? You got the weather insult app, do you?
Yeah.
I've been seeing plenty of those. Eat a dick.
Eat a dick. Eat a dick.
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, like on my end, my mind's just pretty much been, getting various Enigma things done, getting geared up. Not next Thursday, but the Thursday after, I'll be on the road heading over to Wizard World Portland.
Ooh.
Back on the road, back doing the con thing, doing that. Be nice. It'll be nice to get out and hit that a little bit. Portland's always been good to us.
It'll help you get rid of the cabin fever.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, and it's one of the only thing that I'm just about is big city driving, and that's I'm gonna try to map it out to where I get to Portland hopefully somewhere around like 1 or 2 a.m. Then that way, the least possible amount of traffic
right
that I can have dealing with, and then just go in, check in the hotel, and then Friday. I don't know what time. I think they open up like 9 a.m. to be able to start packing shit in and get her going. So, just get there Thursday night, get a good night's sleep, and then start in on the shenanigans there.
Shenanigans.
So something that had kind of plagued my mind. I really didn't talk about it last week at all, just because Marty and Kinsey, God love them, good kids, but they're not really comic booky superhero kids.
Okay.
And I mean, not that you're overly comic booky, but you'll appreciate the subject, because aside from Batman, we've had this discussion before. You've said one of your favorite characters growing up was the Hulk.
Yes.
The big green temper tantrum.
Fucking A.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, in recent various story arcs, like specifically Old Man Logan, they like to continuously have the Hulk become like a fucking inbred hillbilly where he constantly just wants to bang She-Hulk. And everyone, like, and in particular, Old Man Logan, they ended up having a bunch of fucking inbred hillbilly Hulks.
Hey, what's going on this side?
Inbred hillbilly Hulk babies.
Huh.
Like Bubba Hulk and Junior Hulk. I don't know what the fuck they were named. But anyways, bunch of inbreeding going on.
Okay.
And I had continuously taken exception to this. Because I, under the full belief, repeatedly would sit there and say to, anyone that would start talking about that, I would say, dude, no, they're not, they're cousins by marriage. They are not blood related. Okay? Like a while back, right? I ended up kind of meeting a gal, and this was a long time ago, and things were kind of hitting off, right? Well, once got to knowing each other and we started talking and comparing mutual friends on Facebook, come to find out, we shared a cousin.
Huh.
It never got, and it hadn't gotten to the point where we had been intimate or anything like that. But we shared a cousin through marriage. Basically, my aunt and uncle, okay? My uncle is my brother's, or my uncle is my dad's brother, okay? And his wife was her aunt. So there was no blood there. It was like a link in a real fucking oogie chain. And I kind of put the kibosh on it just because it's kind of be awkward. If,
right.
Because it doesn't matter how you fucking say it. Oh, cousins, huh? Ding, 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 and all that shit. So I just kind of nipped that in the bud and said, I can't do this.
Right.
Continuously saying that, no, they're fucking cousins. They're not cousins by marriage, or, they're cousins by marriage, not by blood. Not by blood. So if we take a look here at the She-Hulk entry,
okay,
under I believe it's known relatives. Just go ahead and look at known relatives for me and read a couple of those off.
Known relatives.
Yeah.
Morris Walters, father. Elaine Walters, mother, deceased. Robert Bruce Banner, cousin. Elizabeth Betty Ross Banner, cousin by marriage.
And that's where I got mixed up as a kid. I was wrong.
Well, no shit.
It even, if you go, I think maybe like first or second paragraph in the origin and talking about the She-Hulk, it specifically says first cousin of Robert Bruce Banner, aka the Hulk.
Yep, and first cousin to Robert Bruce Banner, the atomic scientist who is transformed by gamma radiation into the monstrous Hulk.
Yeah. So, for these 35 plus years.
They're actually first cousins.
I have been completely wrong. And yes, if the Hulk fucked She-Hulk and they had kids, they would have inbred hillbilly Hulk babies.
Don't go ninja, nobody don't need ninja.
It's my brother, Uncle.
Bubba Hulk, get off into your sister. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Like that episode of The X-Files where they kept the mom in the drawer underneath the thing.
Jesus. Well, I mean, I think about more going back to, Preacher, where the Savior, the direct descendant of Jesus, was a total oogie-oog. And Hairstar just even says, you want the bloodline clean? Well, I tell you what, generations of millennia of generations of inbreeding isn't going to produce all the greatest end results. And then you get him running around going, hupperty-doo.
There you go, then.
Yeah, so
incest is best. Put your cousin to the test.
Get yourself some fucking crazy-ass inbred Hulk babies.
There you go.
Oh, what else did I have for talking on here?
I don't know.
Something else. I thought, I could have swore I had something else that I wanted to talk about. But for the life of me, it's just not clicking. So I guess unless you got something, then we'll go ahead. We'll take our break and come back with a little bit of FGS, some hot takes.
I ain't got shit, I don't think.
Okay. Well, you got a couple things, but they're hot take related.
Kinda.
Soundbite and all that type of stuff.
Yes.
All
and
right.
our awesome game we're going to play later.
Yes. Reddit. It'll be fun, Reddit fun. All right, kids. So we will come back. We'll have a little bit of Fred G. Sanford and some hot takes. Squad M Show, gang. Stay tuned.
Have you checked out QuadMProductions.com lately? QuadMProductions.com is your direct access hookup to order the Enigma comic book series and download the Quad M Show podcast. Check the appearances page for upcoming events and contact us with any questions or comments. Don't be the only lonely soul who's missing out on all the fun. Visit us today at QuadMProductions.com. That's QuadMProductions.com. You're listening to the Quad M Show, segment 2.
Welcome back to the second segment of this here Quad M Show. Again, we're your hosts. I am TJ.
And Jason.
Check your panties.
And this segment, as always, is brought to you in part by Mirror Salon and Spa. Now, I know you kids are seeing those pics online and you're saying to yourselves, damn, how does TJ get that awesome hair? Well, a small part of it's genetics, kids. The big credit, however, goes to Shauna and all the fine folks over there at Mirror. Now, if you're in the Helena area, make a reservation today to get all of your nail, hair, or spa needs done. Walk-ins are always welcome. You go in there, open the doors, you tell them Quad M sent you, you will get $5 off any service they provide. And you guys ought to take advantage of it. There's not a whole lot of people that are doing that. And I know there's quite a few people who listen to the show, and they go to Mirror. Tell them, Quad M Show. It saves you $5. That's something off of the dollar menu there. That's lunch in some places, So a haircut and a lunch, courtesy of us. You're welcome.
Right.
So get on out there. Do it today. Give them a call, 406-603-0644, or stop on in at 2043 North Last Chance Gulch in Helena. That is, I was going to say Quad M. That is Mirror Salon and Spa. Oh. Yeah, I asked him today. Well, yeah, you weren't here last week when I came out with the revelation that I was possibly looking to try to do some tanning minutes.
Tanning minutes? You
Yeah.
should get out in the sun, white boy.
Well, I mean, there is
free.
that. It's yeah, but it's so uneven.
Uneven.
Well, because fucking 20 minutes here, 20 minutes there, and then if you're out there too long, you get fucking burned. At least this, you can time it, you can control it, you can do all the thing, and then I don't have to go outside.
Quit paying someone to mow your lawn and do it yourself.
I don't pay nobody to mow the lawn. He does that of his own accord. He does that of his own accord. Thank you kindly. Old Jorge, the migrant. We'll call him Jorge the migrant.
So you just got to go put your rows east and west. So you're like, you know, one row, one way you're going into the sun, the other way you're coming.
well, actually,
sun to your back, and you know.
It's more
like
of a
like
north
a chicken roasting on a spit.
It's more of a north
like,
and southerly because the we here in Montana, the sun kind of doesn't hang
direct to it. Yeah,
it's over on an arcing there. You know what else also doesn't hang overhead?
Fred G. Sanford.
Fred G. Sanford Award for excellence and stupidity.
Fucking excellent segues, dude.
Hey.
Moron.
You're a moron.
Idiot.
Idiot.
Dumbass.
You're always this stupid. Did you take lessons?
The FGS Award for Excellence in Stupidity.
Dumb it.
People are going to look back on this show for our fucking segues.
I've thought about this, and something that I do want to do. I've got to look into it because I would want to do this as a print on demand because I don't want to carry the stock for this shit. But I've had ideas for t-shirts.
Okay.
And I don't want to carry the stock. So what I need to do is look into the print on demand where they can order it online. They print it off. They take their, whatever cut per shirt that they take. Because, they're the ones paying for the shirts and they're the ones doing the work, right? So you sell a shirt for like $25, plus shipping, okay? They take 10, we take 15, something along those lines. It's fair and equitable. Everybody makes money. Boom, boom.
Huh.
Some idea. I don't want to discuss all of my ideas.
Right.
Because there's some funny stuff that I got planned out. We'll even talk about this after the show.
Okay.
Because there might be some acting involved. Voiceover acting that we'll need everybody. I'll need to get people in on.
Ooga Skywalker.
No. Something far more ridiculous than that.
Gravy.
But no. One thing I was thinking of, the I don't know if I would do like a fake shopping mall across or like that, but Segue City. Presented by Quad M. Segue City.
Okay.
So that's just an idea. It's a thought.
Segue City,
because that's
people are going to confuse it for the things you ride.
Well, no, that's why you make sure because are they spelt the same? Because I think the machine
has a different spelling.
Is spelled Segway, and my favorite verbal form of communication is spelled Segue. I think.
You might be right.
I know one is spelt one way. I know they're not spelt the same. So the kids, even if they got it, shit, there's probably some fucking offhanded store in New York I'd get my ass sued over.
Probably, dude. Probably.
But it's spelled different, so fuck off.
Whatever.
Right? I'm just thinking out loud. That's what I do.
It's a weird word. Like Q. The word Q is just the letter Q followed by a bunch of silent letters.
Queue.
He's right.
I don't know. Maybe I'll start printing something up and we can see what the spelling on it. Yeah. But that goes in that whole fucking Gallagher thing. You've got Q, Q-U-U-E-U-U-E-U-U-E. But then you've got C-U-E. No, that should be Sue. No, Sue is S-U-E. Or if you're an Indian, it's S-O-U-I-X-O-U-X-E. Let's talk about comb. Okay, C-O-M. T-O-M. C-O-M-B. Okay, so T-O-M-B, that's got to be tomb. No, that's tomb. T-O-M-B. What? So, tomb and womb? Okay, yeah, okay, great, okay. And then, it just kind of goes on from there. Gallagher. Yeah, he was more than just crushing melons.
He was indeed.
Crushing melons.
Yep. Gallagher and fucking Carlin, two of my favorites for, like,
insightful.
Yeah. Kind of the funny in your face, like, this is how it is. And you're like, yeah, you're right, buddy. I loved listening to Carlin talk about stupid people.
Oh yeah. Well, and
that was supposed to be a segue.
I was going to say I can segue in that. But why make it easy?
See, Segue City. I like that.
The spin-off show, the next show coming up from Quad M Productions. Segue City featuring TJ. No. But I would say, as far as comedian, Sam Kinison was always my guy.
Oh, Sam Kinison is always great too.
That was my number one dude back in the day. He's one that fucking went way too soon from just from an automobile accident.
Right.
It wasn't fucking drugs or booze or
they were drunk driver or something like that.
It was something along those lines, and he was stone cold sober. Figure that one out.
Driving home or to a show in the Las Nevada desert, right?
Something like that. It was it might have been Nevada, maybe Southern California. I'm not sure.
I think it was like to or from Las Vegas, near Las Vegas, maybe.
Yeah, so all I know is that was a great one that we lost way too fucking soon. Because, I mean, the fucking politically correct millennial snowflakes would go out of their fucking minds if he would. Or
the old Eddie Murphy and stuff.
If he was here today, oh yeah.
My God, dude. Come here, Snowflake. let me introduce you to Eddie Murphy.
Let me show you some Eddie Murphy delirious. Oh, donkey. Yeah.
Yeah. After this is some Richard Pryor.
Dick was this big.
Someone has got to fucking do some of Eddie Murphy's Raw with donkeys. Fucking
donkey doing Eddie Murphy's Raw. There you go. Homework for you kids. Someone out there, do some snippets of donkey doing delirious material. Fuck, we're stringing this along. Let's go ahead. All right, FGS Award winner for the week. All right, and this one comes to us by way of Staten Island out in New York. And I'll preface this by saying, this is one of those key things where dudes are way different than chicks, man.
Of course.
Because, you got a buddy you're hanging out with, and all of a sudden they're hanging out with another buddy. You don't get all fucking jealous and pissed off. You're like, all right, cool, man. You're hanging out. All right, cool, man. I'll see you whenever I see you. That type of thing, right? Oh, no, not for this gal. Police shot and wounded a pistol-toting woman hell-bent on revenge against a former friend in Staten Island this past week. Lori Genesaw. I guess I'll go with that. This name is a fucked up spelling. Genesashaj. So I'm going Genesaw.
Okay, sounds good to me.
There you go, Lori. Let's call her Lori.
Okay, Lori.
Lori, age 41, went on a 2-day rampage that started somewhere around 11:15 p.m. on a Saturday after a school play at the Academy of St. Dorothy. There, Lori wrapped her hands around the throat of another parent. The victim was close friends with a third parent at the school, a woman who used to be friends with Lori. Witnesses state that Lori called the victim's child a sexually explicit name, then lunged at her when the shocked woman asked, "What did you just say to my daughter?" So cops charged Lori with criminal obstruction of breathing. I didn't know.
What? Criminal?
What is that? What the fuck is that?
Can't be charged with choking a bitch. It's now instead of I was charged with choking a bitch. No, I was charged with criminal obstruction of breathing.
Oh no.
Gave her a desk appearance ticket and released her. But that wasn't the end of it.
Of course not.
Then around 12:20, about noon 20 the next day, she menaced her mother-in-law and then headed over to her former friend's house with the apparent starter pistol and a brick. Looking.
Oh, no.
Oh, Lori. The woman wasn't home, but her 13-year-old son was. Lori broke through the door with the brick, fired a shot with the starter pistol, and then hopped back in her black GMC SUV and fled the scene. Cops. The key thing here, kids, before you get all bent out of shape about gun control and safety and all that bullshit, a starter pistol shoot blanks. No one was fucking getting hurt with this thing. Cops said they got a 911 call, but Lori was not there when they arrived. At one point during her spree, Lori let a male relative out of her car. Police took him into custody. Page 2.
Now, page 2.
Two officers spotted Lori's car and pulled her over, guns drawn. Now, if a cop sees somebody holding a gun, not dropping the gun, and probably pointing the fucking gun and waving around, what do you think the cops do?
Yeah, they're going to draw their weapons.
Yeah. When she produced the pistol, the officers fired 5 times into the SUV, hitting her once in the shoulder.
The story's just full of dumb.
I gotta save that. That's a soundbite right there. I gotta save that. Medics took Lori to Richmond University Medical Center for evaluation. Charges against her are pending. A story loaded with a dumb. That's.
Oh, man.
All this because your friend's hanging out with somebody else.
Oh, man. Fucking bitch is lucky those cops shoot like stormtroopers.
No, they actually hit her in the shoulder.
They fired 5 times into the car at probably about 7 yards, and they hit her once.
Because she moved like a ninja.
Fucking bullshit!
I'm not an expert or anything, but I got 2 trigger fingers. Oh, great.
Good fucking
That's going to get us a red flag, huh?
Yeah.
I'm not an expert or anything, but I got 2 trigger fingers.
Oh no. With the shit that we've said the past fucking 2 years, that ain't gonna be the fucking red flag. That'd be a Tuesday. That's naughty. No one's gonna say shit on that one. So do you, Lori Genesaw. I'm guessing age 41 out of Staten Island. Congratulations, dummy. You are this week's winner of the Fred G. Sanford Award for Excellence in Stupidity.
You dummy!
Let's get into some hot takes.
Sure.
Shall we?
News and notes from all 4 corners of the pop culture world.
And the sign gotta stay hot! You gotta stay hot! You gotta stay hot!
It's time for some hot takes.
All right. I figure this week's hot take's probably going to go a little quick. There wasn't a whole lot of shit that I could find, at least nothing that was like overly interesting.
Right? Is it more interesting than Ben Affleck is considering not being Batman anymore?
Oh, fuck. They've been talking about that for over a fucking year.
Good. I just heard about it. It made me happy. Very, very happy.
It doesn't make me happy because it just shows how fucking fucked up and disjointed and all in disarray that the Warner Brothers deal is. They need to get their shit together, man. One good fucking movie. Well, I've actually liked the movies that have come out thus far, but really the one like standard bearer above all of them is fucking Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman was a great fucking movie.
Wonder Woman was all right.
And all
the only
rest
redeeming thing about Justice League was Wonder Woman in yoga pants. Because other than that, it's like, hey, let's annoy this omnipowerful God guy until Superman wakes up.
Sleepy time Superman with his CGI baby mouth.
Awful movie, dude. I'm sorry. Awful movie.
I know.
Okay, good.
I know.
Like I said, I didn't want to tell him I thought it was awful because I know he really likes the Justice League, but
and I think when I did the review and I gave it like a 3.5. I mean, I dug it. It was okay, but it just they're shit in the bed. And I showed you the Honest Trailers thing. And it's not that they're far off with Justice League Part 1 of 1. They're killing the franchise a slow fucking death.
Right.
And, and now, I mean, I know your thing started back with Dawn of Justice and the whole Batfleck thing to begin with. I'm not, I like Ben Affleck as Batman. Is he my favorite? No, but I think he's okay as Batman. It's just Zack Snyder is just the shits of a director. He's had 2 good movies as far as I'm concerned. Everything subsequently has not been that fucking great.
Batfleck.
I know. It's a topic 2 years we've been talking about that shit.
I know. It angers me.
That's why I haven't fucking brought it up. Fuck's sake. Now, something else that may or may not anger you. I don't think this will set you off, but I figured this is good for a conversation because I just found this to be fucking hilarious. Some folks taking initiative to circumvent YouTube and their stupid, shitty banning procedures that they're starting.
Right.
Because you heard what they're doing effective April 1st because of the fucking the Florida shootings, right?
They're going to shut down a bunch of gun channels and stuff.
Basically, yeah, and so I got a news report here, and I'll read it, and then we'll discuss. This is great. I love this. You probably have heard this already, but we'll see. So coming from, I think I got this from a couple different places, Squawker and the New York Post, so legitimate sources. YouTube is going to start banning videos related to the sale or manufacture of guns beginning April. So as a way to make up for it, firearm aficionados are jumping ship to Pornhub.
Never heard of it.
Yeah. Where they can post pretty much anything they like. Pornhub has a history of being a provocative voice in the online community, as well as operating a resilient and robust video streaming platform, says the gun vlogging account InRange TV in a statement this week. InRange TV is excited to be joining a group of content creators who are truly open and non-judgmental when it comes to potentially controversial content. InRange TV is the first to make the transition, but Casual Arsenal entered shortly after, and many more gun channels are likely to follow suit. Recently, the team uploaded a video entitled WWSD PDQ Ambi-Bolt Catch to the infamous free porn site. And the comments were amazing. A couple of comments were posted on the video on Pornhub. I love it. This is great. Oh, hold on. Okay, let me read the comments and then we'll go off on this because this is so fucking awesome. Comments. I've never anticipated the day where I had to make a Pornhub account to subscribe to a gun channel. Lo and behold.
Right? I know. A couple days ago, I made my Pornhub account.
As a Republican, this alienation of mainstream American culture by leftists on both coasts has me drooling over my party's chances in the 2018 to hold on to power. To think that San Francisco noodle-armed soy boys are trying to... San Francisco noodle-armed soy boys are trying to shame 100+ million gun owners is fucking hilarious. Right now, YouTube is about to become more restricted than basic cable and over-the-air network TV. That shit is sad and hilarious at the same time. And finally, screw YouTube. Glad to see you keeping your First and Second Amendment rights going. So, get on YouTube, subscribe Pornhub, subscribe to gun videos on Pornhub.
I told you I already did that a couple days ago.
Okay, so you were hip to this already then.
Yeah. No, I was writing down noodle-armed soy boys.
Noodle-armed soy boy.
It's fucking brilliant. I like it.
Quite frankly, I find this to be, I mean, it's horrifying to me for the simple fact that, once again, YouTube, who is owned by Google, is playing into the fucking, media scare tactics and all the bullshit involved with that.
Right.
And I've often said, we're not going to fucking be a political show, but we obviously have our stance and what we believe in. And I think a lot of it stems from the fact that we're from Montana, and that's just how our culture and how we fucking live our lives. But to go to porn, I love it. I love it.
See, that it doesn't really anger me so much that YouTube. Well, it is kind of. It irritates me that YouTube is doing that, kind of hitting the panic button. But YouTube, it's their rules. So,
Exactly.
And that's basically it. Like this whole Facebook privacy security thing, it's like, dude, you checked the box on the TOS. So there you go.
Mm-hmm.
You agreed to that. And basically, yeah, you agreed to that if you want to use their service. And that's the way it is. What I think it's going to do is we're going to see like Pornhub probably, I wouldn't be surprised if like whatever parent company Pornhub is starts up another video site, basically similar to YouTube, just
so they get something like a Bling or a whatever blog spot or something like that.
Maybe,
so that way mainstream and porn, never the two shall meet. And then that way we don't...
Right, I mean...
Because heaven forbid we have any kids under the age of 18 going to Pornhub.
Mm-hmm. Right, yeah.
To watch gun videos.
Are you 18? Yeah.
Yes. Are you sure? Yes. Okay. We did our double due diligence on it.
Double due diligence. Awesome.
Well, Pornhub is the home for triple D's. I'm so sorry. But yeah, I mean, it's one of those deals where like not only am I like completely and totally okay with it, I think it's fucking genius.
Mm-hmm.
And as long as the people on porn, the guys that actually run Pornhub are saying, hey, we're fucking free, we will put anything out there that you want to fucking put out there. And I've seen some fucking why the fuck do they have Seinfeld bits on here? Seinfeld isn't porn.
Mm-hmm.
But that's their thing. Maybe I should start posting the Quad M show on Pornhub as well as YouTube.
Why not?
Well, I'm thinking yes. I'm thinking why the fuck not? Get fucking people are watching and clicking 70%
/ fucking Quad M, whatever,
70% hot. Ooh, in this episode, Jason shows ankle. Fuck it, I'm gonna do it. Yeah, why not? Fuck.
Right?
Fuck. I'll show my support with the gun crowd. I don't know how many fucking podcasts are on there that are, non-porn, but fuck, why not?
Speaking of guns, I got parts for my AR-15 to modify it. I'm giddy.
Is this the part you were just telling me about, the car on the way here?
What?
The nuts?
No.
Okay.
No. Nope. I got some new parts. It's gonna be dead sexy.
Dead sexy.
Yeah. Get in my barrel.
If I were to ask, what are we upgrading? What are we modifying?
Upgrading the forearm.
Okay.
The front of the gun where you put your hand to hold it.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Upgrading that to a free float tube, which makes a free floating barrel is a barrel that is not touching or obstructed or have as little things clamped onto it touching it as possible.
Okay.
So when you have the barrel coming out of the gun, you basically just want just the barrel, and that enhances accuracy.
Okay.
Because when guns fire, that barrel vibrates and creates a wave.
Right.
Remember how when Bugs Bunny fired a gun and it made that wave down the barrel?
Mm-hmm.
That's what happens in real life, but
a lot faster.
Correct.
Okay.
Now, so the less shit you got on that thing wiggling around, the more accurate your gun is going to be.
Okay.
Okay. So that's what I'm doing is I am free floating the barrel.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Will keep us posted. Let us know how it works out.
It's completely and utterly unnecessary because the gun is phenomenally accurate as is. But what this is going to do is cut down in weight a lot. It's going to take a couple pounds off, I hope.
Yeah.
Yeah. And which is going to be awesome because trying to carry that thing around hunting.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking heavy, dude.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you want to make it as light as just as light packing as you can because you're going fucking miles into the hills.
Exactly. Yeah.
Where you're chasing the varmints and the critters. and all that.
Indeed.
And, you know, speaking of getting the Quad M show on Pornhub, I remembered one of the things, what I was gonna bring up that just kind of fucking amazed me. I don't know how our show is fucking posting in some of the spots that they are when I haven't fucking submitted the show.
Huh?
Well, okay. So you got various, like, podcast-specific sites that are out there.
Okay.
Like SoundCloud or Spreaker or,
Sure.
you know, that type of thing, right? And I was going through kind of cleaning out the Twitter account. Basically getting rid of, you know, like ones that I'm following that haven't been active for over 6 months and just kind of unfollowing and doing away. Because since I know they're not doing anything, they're still going to be following me. So it's not like they're going to go, oh, fuck you, you unfollowed. No, you're not even on the Twitter. So you're not even going to know that I unfollowed you. Anyways, so there was a one group. I think they called them, so that's the 2.5 Beards podcast. And they've been following us for, you know, a good 2 years, you know, and that, and, you know, good people out there. And they had their show on Podbean, so, you know, I went to it and I kind of listened to a little bit of a snippet on there, and I'm like, you know what? Because it's got like how many people are following them, how many episodes, and it was showing on their end. And these guys are from the UK, so I don't know if maybe the servers are showing something different or whatever, but it was showing actual downloads. You know, how many people fucking download from Podbean. So I'm like, okay, let's go ahead and we'll set something up here on Podbean. Let's take a look-see and get to going here. I go in. We're already on Podbean. And I have no fucking idea how that happened.
Wow.
I didn't do it. At least not that I know of. I mean, fuck, it was 2 years ago, so I mean, it could be, maybe. I don't know. But somehow it's picked up the RSS feed. We're on there. There's like 150 people that follow us on Podbean, so I know that's where some of our listeners are coming from.
Oh, wow.
So hello, Podbean listeners.
Podbean. Hi.
Yeah, knee howdy.
Knee howdy.
But yeah, no, it fucking blows my mind from time to time. I'll be, you know, I'll hit up some fucking, you know, internet radio-ish type thing, and you know, I just for shits and giggles type in the Quantum Show, and we're fucking there. I have no idea how they're picking it up. If it's
internet
just,
magic, I
guess. Winky tinky tinky do or some shit.
All the pixies and the whatsits and stuff.
wasn't that the dual opening act for Lollapalooza a couple years back?
Could have been, yeah. The pixies and the whatsits.
The pixies and the whatsits. So let's go ahead here. What are we on the hour? About sitting an hour. Real quick little news bite, and I honestly don't know if you give two shits. I'm kind of meh about it myself, but I figured something just to kind of round it out a little bit, give a little nerd news to the kids, because we've been so sporadic at giving that. Apparently 20th Century Fox has pushed back and further delayed the release dates for X-Men Dark Phoenix and The New Mutants.
Well, yeah, they got to make room for that new Karate Kid movie.
Jesus Christ. Tell me you're bullshitting me. There's not another fucking new Karate Kid coming out. Please, dear God, no.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
No! No!
Oh, my God. Okay.
You want to see the trailer?
No. I want nothing to do with it. No.
I'll find it for you.
Oh, my God, no.
You continue with your story while I pull up the Karate Kid trailer for you.
So news has come out in the past week here that X-Men Dark Phoenix has now been moved back from November 2nd of 2018 to a new February 14th of 2019 release date. And Bryan Singer's Bohemian Rhapsody will take over for the November 2nd spot. And then New Mutants has also been pushed back another 6 months, moving from February of 2019 to August of 2019. And that's now been 16 months since the original intended release date of April of 2018. So basically what it boils down to, and I've heard rumors on this with the New Mutants in that it didn't test well, so they want to do a bunch of reshoots. They want to add in a new character. And it's basically Fox fumble fucking around. And this right here, this story right here, is the reason why I am so fucking happy that Marvel bought the guy, or Disney bought the fucking Fox rights. So now Marvel will do the Fantastic Four and the X-Men movies, make them part of the cinematic universe, and you don't have to deal with the fumble fucking around. Because to already be doing Dark Phoenix when you just barely introduced or reintroduced like Cyclops and Jean Grey into the newer movies with, what was the last one, Apocalypse? You know, they just want to fucking, we got to get him out now. Bah. So all I can say is thank you, Disney. Hurry the fuck up and let's get some Marvel-centric X-Men shit going on.
There you go. Get some Disney money in there.
Get some fucking Marvel people in on that. Get that shit back to working. Because at least, I mean, now, you know, I think we're supposed to have 3 different X-Men-centric films this year. Now we got 1. And then we'll have 1 next year and maybe 1 in 19. Fuck that. Shut it all down. Start it from scratch. Confuse Bert even more.
Yeah. Just do like the Spider-Man movies. Just nope. Ignore those other 3. We're going to go with these 3. Wait, then the next guy's like, those other 6? Nah, we got some new ones here.
Did you at least take my advice and give Homecoming a chance?
Nope.
I really would. Homecoming.
I gave up on Spider-Man. I told you that.
I know.
Fuck Spider-Man. I mean, until somebody can fucking point to the movies that are supposed to be the Spider-Man fucking movies, and then
Homecoming.
Whatever.
Homecoming is.
Yeah. What about like a couple years from now? And someone's like, nope, those ones are suck. Nope, it's these ones.
It's
now.
because it's all within Marvel now. It's all within Marvel now. That's why it's called Homecoming. He's home now.
Right. So you want Disney to buy him, and you think they'll stick to the script?
They've done pretty damn good so far.
Okay.
I'm just telling you, because you had him appearing in.
So can I just watch Homecoming, or do I got to watch like a bunch of crap before it, or what the hell?
No, because I mean, you've seen all the Marvel movies up to what? You've seen Civil War, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's really the only one you quote unquote would need to watch beforehand, because that's got Spider-Man in the airport battle, right?
Right.
Okay. And it basically takes off right from there. And you don't need, Tony Stark is Iron Man. Robert Downey Jr. You got him as kind of like the mentor father figure to a teenage high school Spider-Man. They don't do a bunch of origin bullshit. It's all covered in one sentence. Where his buddy says, "How'd it happen? I got bit by a spider." That's it. That's the origin. We don't have to do any of the other shit. It might take you a little bit to cycle through the fact that fucking Aunt May is hot. But they do a lot of great running gags with hot Aunt May. It's worth it.
Okay.
Fucking Chris Evans shows up as Captain America in some entertaining cameo type shit there. Dude, no, it's
okay.
It is worth it. You don't have to worry about any of the other shit.
Okay.
It's all in the Marvel centric shit. You can just watch it standalone. And you don't have to, and by far, Michael Keaton's greatest psychotic villain since Pacific Heights?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, Michael Keaton is fucking awesome in this movie, dude.
Okay.
I'm just telling you. I don't know if it's on Netflix yet. If you need to, I can loan you I know I've just got it on DVD, so that wouldn't do you any good. But no.
DVD?
Huh?
DVD?
No, I don't know if I have it on DVD. I think I just have the Blu-ray.
I haven't upgraded to the rest of the world and gotten a Blu-ray.
So it's okay. And I think honestly, it's probably of the Marvel movies, like the Marvel Cinematic Universe has come out. I would say it's probably, it would be neck and neck for second place as far as the best of the movies. Winter Soldier is number 1 for me. I love Winter Soldier. But Spider-Man Homecoming, dude, it's right. I gave it a 5 out of 5, a 10 out of 10. It is just fucking perfect.
Okay.
It is a Spider-Man movie that we should have had from the start.
Okay.
I'm telling you, it's just...
All right, I'll give it a whack.
Please do. Nope, make a note. Spider-Man Homecoming.
Right here.
Okay. Yep. And you don't have to worry about nothing else. And then that way you're primed when we go see Infinity War next month.
Okay.
You'll come with me to Infinity War, right?
Okay.
Okay. Avengers Infinity War. Yeah. Okay, so all right, fucking let's go ahead and fucking Will Smith's kid in the fucking Karate Kid movie again. Or are they redoing it now?
It's the Karate Kid saga continues.
Jesus.
It's going to be a YouTube series.
Oh god. even better.
Shut up. Just watch.
All right, so So twice in one show, I stand corrected.
Twice.
Yes, you've got Ralph Macchio and Zabka. I can't remember what his real name, what his first name was, but Zabka. I'm not gonna fucking pony up to subscribe to YouTube Red, but I'll tell you what, if it gets released on Blu-ray or DVD, I will be purchasing. I will check it out. Okay, I have been proven wrong. We got Ralph Macchio and Zabka.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I told you.
Not in my valley, they don't.
Right? Yeah, the first time I was like, is that Ralph? It is.
Welcome. You know, and he's like fucking Joe Pesci. It's like the my cousin Vinny rubbed off on him. Welcome over here, the giant Danny LaRusso's Motors over here.
Over here.
Come on down. Oh, I'm slashing prices. Hi-ya! Look at that. Yeah, I remember this guy, Johnny. He was a mookie. I know. I kind of kicked him in the face back in the day. That's what I did. Because I'm Danny.
Awesome.
I'm Danny fucking LaRusso over here. No Elizabeth Shue, I noticed. They couldn't afford her, I guess. Oh, wait, doesn't matter. No, because he ended up banging that Okinawa chick in Karate Kid 2. Mm-hmm. And I never watched number 3, so I have no idea.
He got a different girl in every movie. So
did he?
Yeah, of course he did.
Well, that's because I'm fucking Danny LaRusso. Come on, man. I got to spread the love. You know what I'm saying? There's a port in every storm. You know what I'm saying? Over here, I'm Danny fucking LaRusso.
Danny fucking LaRusso, yep.
Bong.
I'm pretty sure I watched all 3 of the Karate Kid movies.
I never watched the 3rd one. I said enough was enough. Oh, there was a 4th one, too.
What?
The girl.
Oh.
When Miyagi was training the girl.
The girl. Oh, yeah. That's right. And wasn't there a TV series? Did they do a TV series?
No, that was the cartoon that none of us knew way back when Yumi and Chris were doing the Name That Cartoon theme.
Oh, yeah.
Dun, 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 Karate Kid. And I was like, what the fuck? We don't even worry about that fucking cartoon over there. Nah,
right.
We don't worry about because that's not me. That's not my fucking Danny LaRusso over here. Nah.
That just means that this Karate Kid, this new Karate Kid coming out on the YouTube, it's going to be in canon.
Yes. Well, not canon pictures, not canon films, but it will be, yes.
In canon, the story.
Yeah, the saga, as the line says, the saga fucking continues over here.
Right. So that fucking weird Will Smith one is just kind of...
Oh, we're not going to get started on that little guy. Nah, he's not I'm the fucking karate.
Like what they did with the other 12 Spider-Man movies.
I'm the karate middle-aged man. That's what we're calling the show now here.
The Karate Kid.
The karate middle-aged man. I'm like G.I. fucking Joe. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to stop Cobra. Get it? Bada fucking bing. I'm Danny LaRusso. All right, so let's go ahead so I can fucking stop the shit.
Yeah.
Stop the shitty Danny LaRusso. It's not that funny. He's over there. That fucking Johnny's over there teaching all them Utes how to sweep the fucking leg.
Fucking Utes.
You know, the Utes.
What is a Ute?
I'm sorry. All right, let's go ahead and close out the section. You said you had a creepy soundbite of the week for us.
Yeah.
Okay, so give us a little heads up, a little primer as to the shit or the creepy soundbite of the week.
Okay, basically, this is what happens when one company owns dozens of local news stations.
Hi, I'm Fox San Antonio's Jessica Headley.
And I'm Ryan Wolf.
Our greatest responsibility is to serve our
Treasure Valley communities,
the El Paso, Las Cruces communities,
Eastern Iowa communities,
Mid-Michigan communities.
We are extremely proud of the quality, balanced journalism that CBS 4 News produces.
But we are concerned about troubling and irresponsible, one-sided news stories plaguing our country.
Plaguing our country.
The sharing of biased and false news has become all too common on social media. More alarming, some media outlets publish these same fake stories without checking facts first.
The sharing of biased and false
news
has
become
all
too common on social
media.
More alarming, some media outlets publish these stories simply aren't true without checking facts first. Unfortunately, some members of the media use their platforms to push their own personal bias and agenda to control exactly what people think. And this is extremely dangerous to our democracy. This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry. Just that one just kind of like...
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
I'm sorry. Okay.
To me, that was it was Orwell-ian in nature. It was kind of creepy.
A couple things now. If your kids like see this, on the Tuba U there, a couple things to be made aware of. If you're watching that, you'll see that no, it's not Fox News owning all these affiliates, because I saw CBS affiliates, I saw ABC affiliates. There are various different affiliates with the different networking, different networks involved. So it's not just we're going to bash Fox News or we're going to do anything like that. No, this is clearly one company that owns a shit ton of markets, because I think in one, like that one crazy grid where it started with one and it just kept building and building and building, I counted upwards of 30 stations all at once.
Right.
And now, when I say it's Orwellian, I wouldn't go that far just to making the news folks read a press release. But what it says to me, and this is why I say this about all media, left-wing media, right-wing media, all media, is that if you have a private company that owns that many fucking stations and has them read one press release, the same press release amongst all of them, who's to say that they're not dictating what is being reported with all those affiliates? So, and that isn't saying that they are, but it certainly provides the doubt as to the credibility of the news they're reporting.
Mm-hmm.
Add that to the fact that go back and look at that one chick. Everyone's like, and what was the phrase that was being repeated over and over? Like this
is a threat to our democracy.
Yeah, this is a threat to our. This is a threat to our. This is a threat, and this is a threat to our democracy. That one sounds like one of these things is not like the other. And here you got the chubby, cherubic little blonde gal, and this is a. I'm sorry, that one just kind of stood out.
Right.
But yeah, no. At the end of that, it's creepy. If you're able to ignore what is being presented there, you can find that relatively amusing. But like I said, at the end of the day, it may providing benefit of the doubt. It could just be a press release that was stated from high up saying, I want you to say these people in your markets, to let them know this is what our company believes, the Tribune Broadcasting or whomever it is that owns those companies or owns those affiliate stations. But it can certainly lend credence to the I'm so worked up now, I forgot the goddamn word I was thinking. Like I said, it just the credibility can be questioned.
Mm-hmm.
As far as that.
Yeah.
That's my take.
Got to question the credibility of your news sources.
Like we don't do that already. At least those of us that aren't sipping on the fucking Kool-Aid. I like Purple Saurus Rex and Blue Wackadoo. All right. Well, on that note, let's go ahead here. We will take our last break. We'll come back with some game fun. Reddit fun. With Jason.
Indeed.
Stay tuned, kids. Quad M Show.
In a city where corruption rules the streets, only one man can stop the serial killer known as the Blood Bandit. James Kurt, a former police officer turned private investigator, must race against the clock to stop the madman before he achieves his ultimate diabolical goal. When JK's brother Alex is thought killed in the line of duty and mysteriously returns with no memory of his past life, the stakes are raised even higher. Enigma, the comic book series from Quad M Productions, written and illustrated by TJ Damon, with colors and effects by Jason Vickers. Enigma. Order your copy at quadmproductions.com today.
You're listening to the Quad M Show. Segment 3.
Welcome back to the third and final segment of this here Quad M Show. Again, we are your hosts. I am TJ.
And Jason.
And this segment is brought to you in part by DeeplyDapper.com. Now, you kids hear us going on and on about all that sweet merch that you can pick up over there at DeeplyDapper.com. But, there's so much more. All of the original art prints, books, vinyl-wrapped metal flasks, custom key hangers, light switch plates, as well as those handmade soaps, all based on your favorite pop culture properties. Get on over there to DeeplyDapper.com today. Check out all of the neat shit. Plus, they just released a new episode of the 3D podcast, and I'm sure they're going to have Robot Kraken coming out here real soon. Just in time for St. Paddy's Day, they were doing the Leprechaun marathon.
Oh.
Leprechaun watching and reviewing and all that.
Those movies were always weird and entertaining, man.
Oh, it freaked Marty and fucking Kinsey right the fuck out when I told him, yeah, Warwick Davis, he was little fucking Wicked W. Warwick, the little first Ewok. There he is. I got bring me my gourd. What are you waiting for, kids? Get on out there today. DeeplyDapper.com. Again, DeeplyDapper.com. Better living through tentacles. Tentacles. Oh, so much insight, so much all that stuff. We were talking about it outside, and I might as well talk about it here right now real quick before we get into Reddit fun.
Okay.
So I was talking to Chris the other day, and I said earlier about how gearing up for the Wizard World Portland here in a couple weeks. So we'll have a show next week, but the week after we will take a break. I'm toying with the idea of doing like a recap show, maybe with Chris while I'm out there.
Okay.
See what happens. I'm not gonna guarantee anything, but anyways. I had gotten this email over the past week from the fine folks over there at Wizard World Entertainment. And apparently they are doing what they're calling the Portland Pitchfest in association with Sony Pictures. And if you have a property that you own lock, stock, and barrel, they will give you, if you make the submission and they like your what, not tagline, but they had like a pitch line or something like that, like sum up your thing in one sentence or two sentences, and then give a synopsis. If they like what they see, they like your idea, if you're drawn in sometime during the convention, you get a 5-minute pitch session with executives from Sony Pictures. I got that email the moment I got home. Yeah, I submitted Enigma.
Nice.
And so we'll see what happens. Of course, if it does happen, then obviously I'll have to fucking do a recap.
What was your tagline?
Oh my god! You know what? Let me see. Okay, let me take a look here and just see if I have it in the email. Yes, I do. Oh, and it's called a log line, not the tagline. The log line is what they're wanting there.
So is that like a tagline? Another name for a tagline type of deal?
Well, like a tagline is used for promotion.
Okay.
A log line is used for submission, pitching, that type of thing
Okay.
to an executive. Okay, so they ask for name. What am I doing at Wizard? I'm an artist. Okay, tell me if you think I got the genres right. First primary genre, action. Secondary genre, crime. I think, fair enough for that crime noir style feel, right?
Okay.
Kind of. Because I haven't really gotten too much yet into the sci-fi and horror aspect of it, with the Infinity Virus and all that type of stuff.
Just hints at it, yeah.
Right, yeah. And so the log line I used was a hard-boiled detective and his mercurial brother must track down and prevent a serial killer from summoning a demon from hell. Right?
Right.
And then the synopsis that I use, private investigator James Kurt, in parentheses, JK, is brought in to investigate the murder of a nurse. The case takes a dark turn when the murder is linked to a serial killer dubbed as the Blood Bandit by the media. With the help of his less than virtuous brother Alex, his psychic girlfriend Celeste, and his former police partner Paul, JK must stop the killer before he completes his end goal, the summoning of the blood god Akakaru. And they accepted. So I know that the pitch is in there, and at this point it's just a matter of seeing whether or not Sony Pictures will want to talk to old TJ.
Right.
And see what we got going on there. But in the meantime,
what we got going on,
let's go ahead and do some Reddit fun with Jason.
Yes.
Reddit fun with Jason.
All right.
We're going to play a game with TJ.
We're going to play a game.
We haven't played a game, and we're going to kill this subreddit with just this one game.
Not in a fat minute we haven't. Let's do her. Yeah,
No,
I'm excited.
Yep. It is Prayer or Slayer.
Oh, God.
Okay. I'm going to read you something.
This is going already. Okay.
I'm going to read you something. This could be a Bible verse or
verse from a Slayer song.
Okay.
All right.
Simple. Okay.
Yeah, this will be real easy.
Prayer or Slayer.
Prayer or Slayer.
Okay.
This is awesome. Alrighty.
We're going to do... Let's see here. We'll keep it kind of short. We'll do 10.
Okay, I'm going to give a pre on this. I'm going to say I will get 40% of these correct.
And we're going to keep score.
Oh, yeah. I'm saying the over-under on this is 40%.
Yep.
For you mathematicians out there, that's 4 out of 10.
4 out of 10. Okay. Are we ready to start?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Let's proceed.
Okay. These people are twice dead. They are wild waves of the sea, foaming up their shame, wandering stars for whom darkness has been reserved forever.
Oh, that's got to be Slayer.
Is that your final answer?
Final answer, Slayer.
Prayer.
God
Bible.
damn it.
Bible, Jude 12:13. But Portishead references this in Wandering Star. Okay.
All right.
No points. He came with an open hand of misery, eternal doom, O great Pharaoh of suffering.
Oh, fuck. No, that's got to be Slayer. I think that's from fucking Rain and Blood.
It is Slayer. It is Crucifilth by Infant Annihilator.
Infant Annihilator is the user? Is that the username?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, but you got a point.
Okay, well, that's, yeah. No. Well, because I was just thinking about the fucking, was it not Rain and Blood? Seasons in the Abyss. That's the one I'm thinking of, the video. Where Slayer's riding camels. Okay. So we got one.
1 point. Okay. Next. Rivers of evil run through dying land. Swimming in sorrow, they kill, steal, and borrow. There is no tomorrow, for the sinners will be damned.
That's a good one. I'm gonna go with Prayer.
Nope.
Fuck. Okay.
Nope, it's Slayer.
Okay, I got to go gut reaction. I was thinking Slayer at first, so I got to go gut reaction on these. Okay, so that's the third one. Okay.
There is nothing superior to me. Everything existing is connected to me, like pearls on a thread.
Oh, that's got to be Slayer.
Nope.
I don't remember pearls on a thread ever being mentioned in the Bible.
Have you read the Bible?
Okay, all right, you got me there. Not cover to cover. Let's just kind of be honest on this one.
This is prayer. Bhagavad Gita 7:7. When you walk in golden halls, you get to keep the gold that falls. It's heaven.
Slayer. All right. 2 out of 5, kids. 2 out of 5.
I am God Almighty. Walk before me faithfully and be forever blameless. Thereupon lies our bond, an ancient seal for time to come. We will give rise to legions of disciples. My bond in your flesh is to be an everlasting covenant.
All right, I'm going to go with the initial gut reaction on this. I'm going to say prayer.
Oh.
God damn it. Oh, fuck. Okay, all right.
Slayer.
2 out of 6. All right.
Okay. Within 3 days, Pharaoh will lift your head and impale your body on a pole, and the birds will eat away your flesh.
Prayer?
Prayer.
All right, 3 out of 7. Yeah, TJ's looking good to cover that spread.
Right, it was 3 out of 7.
TJ's looking good to cover the point spread on this one.
It was Genesis 40:19.
Another great band, by the way.
Their stink shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood.
God damn it. This oh, fuck. Slayer?
No.
Fuck.
No. It is prayer. 34, 2-3. 2 through 3. I think that's book and verse, right? Or
yeah. Well, no, it's chapter verse.
Chapter verse.
Book is the name, like, Deuteronomy. Yep. And then chapter verse.
2 more.
All right, I got to get these last 2 to break the spread here.
Okay. Let loose his hand and cut off my life. Then I would still have this consolation, my joy and unrelenting pain.
Slayer.
Job, chapter 6, verse 9 through 10.
Jesus. God. Happy Easter, everybody.
Bunnies don't poop eggs.
Okay, let's see if I can break even, because I said 40%. I got to get this one right to be even with the 40.
Okay.
Let's see what happens.
I ask of you, Father, let my words be your words. Let my thoughts be your thoughts.
Slayer. Ping. There you go, kids. I said 40%.
40%.
Fuck. That was some fucking tough shit.
Right?
I think as an aside. Oh, no, go ahead. Go ahead.
I noticed, like, the ones that threw you off were the ones that were really, like, the violent ones.
Yeah.
Right?
Which, don't get me wrong, the violent book, the Bible's a violent fucking book.
But then, like, there's a couple of them that talked about the pharaohs. And to me, that was a giveaway for...
Slayer?
No. Prayer.
Because the one pharaohs, I said it was Slayer, and then you told me which one. I think it was actually the first one I answered, which said it was the pharaohs, because it reminded me of the fucking video where they're riding in the desert. And I think it was Seasons of the Abyss. Yep. What's the video for it?
Oh, yeah, you're right about that one.
Yeah.
That one with the...
But like pearls on a necklace, I would never have fucking thought that it would have been referred to in the Bible whatsoever.
Why not?
Because I never knew of biblical people wearing pearls.
Biblical time, Bible took place, like the story of Jesus and stuff, took place during the Roman times. 2018 years ago.
Yeah, okay.
When the Romans killed him.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
Somewhere around 33 AD, yeah.
Pearl necklaces weren't, and pearl jewelry weren't common, but they weren't.
They were there, they just weren't like a grandiose thing. Like
they were for the rich type of deal.
Right,
okay?
Right.
Because you have to understand, the Roman Empire went from the north coast of Africa clear all through Europe, clear into Great Britain, the UK. Even though the title of the subreddit was Prayer or Slayer, a couple of them were like Black Sabbath or another band.
Oh.
And you had guessed correctly that it was Slayer, which is the band. So I gave you the points anyway.
Gotcha. Right. Okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
I went into it under the understanding that it was going to be Prayer or Slayer
songs. Right. But instead you got like Sabbath Buddy Sabbath or,
yeah,
you know, any death metal type shit or, you know, whatever. Yeah. Yeah. I know. I see what you're saying. But even then, like I said, you just type the lyric in, it'll give me the song.
It will. Yeah.
So, you know, yeah. We're good on that. We're good with that. All right, kids. Well, let's go ahead here. I don't have anything this week. Do you, sir, have any picks of the week for the week this week?
I don't know. You know what I did do?
No, what did you do?
I finished watching Star Trek Voyager for, I think it was the second time through the whole season.
The whole series, you mean?
Yep.
I have no want, need, or desire to subscribe to fucking CBS's online thing, but
it was on Netflix.
I mean, well, no. What I'm hearing is that new
Discovery
Star Trek show.
I keep hearing like mixed stuff. Like some people are like, it's good. Some people are like, it's awesome. Some people are like, don't watch this drivel. And
it's the shit.
So it's got me curious enough to want to watch it. Yeah. Is what it does.
But like I say, I don't want to subscribe to fucking CBS of all things.
Someone will have it pirated somewhere or somewhere.
I'm sure
there'll be ways to watch it. I found a couple apps for my tablet that are kind of they seem shady, but they're not.
The sun is kind of peeking through the leaves.
Right.
All right, then. Well, good sir, do we have anything left to pimp, promote, propagate, or pander this evening? Well, that will wrap it up for this week's episode of the Quad M Show. As always, kids, make sure if you get the chance, subscribe to us on iTunes, Stitcher, apparently Podbean. You know, wherever you're getting your podcasting greatness from, make sure you're getting it from us. Subscribe, leave us a 5-star rating and a review. Those things are so important. Make sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and follow us now on Instagram, because, you know, those show pics are popping up, and do all that kind of stuff. We love you for it. Until next week, this is TJ.
And Jason.
And we will see you all later, gang. Take care.
You've been listening to the Quad M Show. Copyright 2018, Quad M Productions. If you have any comments, questions, queries, quibbles, or concerns, email us at quadmcomics@gmail.com or find us on Twitter at quadmcomics.
Elizabeth Berkley titties. We could probably do a whole show on that.
Good.
Elizabeth Berkley titties.
Live screening of what was the name of that movie? Striptease.
Which one? Striptease?
Yeah.
No. Showgirls.
Showgirls.
Striptease was the one with Demi Moore.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the ticket. That's the ticket. Yeah. Showgirls. Because it had Elizabeth Berkley titties and it had Gina Gershon titties.
Titties all over.
Had titties. Titties.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Yeah, if you had any inkling of enjoying football, I would say Any Given Sunday is a good movie to watch. I mean, it's one of those long-winded ones, you know. But, you know, some guy gets his eyeball taken out in the end zone and they're fucking holding up going, Jesus Christ. And, oh, yeah. And they try to pawn off, Dennis Quaid as like a Dan Marino wannabe, trying to, you know, keep him juiced up on painkillers so he can get through the game because he's in his mid-30s and broken down.
Well, duh. What is Dennis Quaid up to now?
Oh, God. I think the last thing that I saw him in was, maybe that G.I. Joe movie?
Oh, wow. Yeah, maybe.
The Rise of Cobra, where he was General Hawk.
Remember Inner Space?
Inner Space was a good one. Okay, favorite Dennis Quaid movies.
Inner Space.
Enemy Mine.
Oh, Enemy Mine. Man, that's a good fucking movie.
Don't you talk shit about Mickey Mouse. Fuck the Mickey Mouse. Darwich. See, I was doing the gurgle and shit with that before Chewbacca became a thing, because you had to, watch that movie and you want to do that Louis Gossett Jr. gurgle and singing.
Louis Gossett Jr.
What's so funny about Louis Gossett Jr.?
I don't know.
He was the hip happening black dude before Morgan Freeman graduated to being the hip happening middle-aged black dude.
Who's going to take over Morgan Freeman's spot?
Ooh, that's a good question. Oh, Morgan Freeman's spot as the cool middle-aged, almost pushing senior black dude. I would have to say, I got to take the obvious ones out of there. Like fucking Denzel Washington. And not Will Smith. He's too much of a fucking, I'm a hip cat wannabe kind of guy. Bright kind of set him up a little bit higher, raised him a couple notches in my book, but he'll never attain that Louis Gossett Jr. Morgan Freeman. Ving Rhames, if he still has any longevity left in him, maybe.
I don't know, man.
That's a good one. That's a good one. If you kids are out there listening, you know what? I will post this. I will make this a Facebook and Twitter question, and we'll see if the kids out there can come up with any good ideas. Be they participatory or not.
Indeed. I'm going to make a note.
You're going to do some research and come up with your own answer?
Because, like I've said before, one thing I've learned about the internet is nobody has an original thought. And someone might have done the work for us already. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not going to waste a Reddit fun on this, but we will pursue this. This will be the